creatures, Earth's strangest animals and the music they inspire.
Never mind the cockroach or even the honey badger. This microscopic creature may just be the toughest organism in the world. It can live nearly anywhere, in freezing temperatures, in the scalding heat, even in outer space. And today, we're going to learn how you can find them in your own backyard. Hi there, welcome to Songs for Unusual Creatures. I'm your host, Michael Hearst. Today, we're going to hunt for tardigrades. We'll also perform a song for them. And for a song about a microscopic creature, I thought it would be fun to invite my friends, the Microscopic Septet.
Hi, Michael!
A septet has 7 musicians. In your case, it's soprano sax, alto sax, tenor sax, baritone sax, double bass, drums, and piano. All together now?
That was a little slow, you guys.
I know.
Yeah, man, we're boy.
The tardigrade, also known as the water bear, are found just about anywhere that there's water, from ice at the top of Mount Everest to a puddle in your neighborhood park. They have 8 legs and claws, which you'll only be able to see with a microscope, because they're microscopic. To learn how to find tardigrades, I went down to Richmond, Virginia to meet Mike Shaw, the tardigrade hunter. Been on a tardigrade hunt before.
Really, finding tardigrades is much easier than you would think. It's just a matter of knowing which is the right tree where the tardigrades might be hiding. This particular tree, if we look down towards the bottom, it has bark with grooves which might hold tardigrades.
In the actual grooves.
In the actual grooves, and they especially like to cluster on this lichen growing, this light-colored green.
Oh, yeah.
That thin layer of lichen and moss is perfect for tardigrades because they're water bears and they love the moist environment to live in.
One of the most fascinating things about the tardigrade is its ability to survive just about anything. This creature has been exposed to 300 degrees Fahrenheit, negative 400 degrees, and even 1,000 times more radiation than any other animal could possibly survive. So let's find a tree we can actually collect a sample.
Okay.
In fact, they sent tardigrades into orbit to see how they would hold up in outer space. When they returned to Earth 10 days later, not only had they survived, but they'd laid eggs. Oh yeah.
Yeah, this tree looks good actually.
Look at all that. There are the grooves.
Right.
I definitely see sort of the green moss and lichen.
Yep, tardigrade friendly.
Mike likes to use these paper coin envelopes and a small pocket knife.
I'm just going to scrape from the tree right into here. Let's do that.
All right, let's do it. He then gently scrapes at the moss and lichen, collecting it in the envelope.
What you want to do is try to get a little bit of variety from each section of the tree.
Now, how is the tardigrade able to survive such harsh conditions? Well, when things get too hot or too cold or just too terrible, the tardigrade can simply retract its legs and expel almost all the water from its body, shriveling up into what's known as a cryptobiotic state, where it's more or less temporarily dead. Then, when the environment gets better, they reabsorb water and come back to life. Now, to part 2 of the hunt. Enter the microscope.
The hunt doesn't only take place in the forest.
It's right here.
It's right here.
Mike pours out some of our sample into a petri dish. Then he adds water to rehydrate the sample. We let it soak in water for a couple of hours. Now he'll use a small flashlight to shine across the petri dish, which helps illuminate what he's seeing. Then, carefully, little by little, Mike turns and shifts the petri dish until he finds the tardigrade lurking in the debris.
I'm going to hold the microscope very still. I'm going to let you peek.
Okay.
If you look straight down, it's slightly green. It's on the bottom and it's in the center, so you have to move very carefully. And tell me if you can see that little green.
Oh yeah, there it is.
This tardigrade is a little groggy since it's just getting out of its cryptobiotic sleep. Under 250 times magnification, it looks like this. But scientists have also viewed the tardigrade under a powerful electron microscope, and under high magnification, it looks like this. But remember, all you really need is a simple microscope. Look for trees that have moss and lichen growing on the side. With a little patience, you can discover your own tardigrade. Now go out and start hunting for water bears. Well, that's all the time we have for Songs for Unusual Creatures. Thanks so much to the Microscopic Septet, to Mike Shaw, and to you. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. See you next time.
Bye, Michael.